and today we are going to be looking at angles. And the aims and objectives of today, we are going to define angles, then some terminologies used in angles, and how to label angles. Angle is a measure of rotation from a point from one direction to another. A measure of rotation from a point from one direction to another. That is what an angle is. Um, and this point where two lines meet is known as vertex. Vertex, and this and this also, they are known as arms. The arm of the angle. Okay, angle is derived from the Latin word angulus, which means corner. Angulus, which means corner, is the word in which angle is derived from. And some terminologies used in angle. Parallel lines. The first one we are going to be looking at parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines that are equidistant from each other, meaning that no matter how long you draw them, they don't meet. For example, I have line AB and then line CD. Line AB is parallel to line line AB is parallel to line CD. This is the symbol used to show parallel lines, to show that this is parallel to this. So line AB is parallel to line CD, meaning the distance from here to here is equal to the distance from here to here. No matter how long you draw them, they can't meet. So this next terminology we are going to be looking at is adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are angles that are formed that share a common vertex or a common endpoint along the same line. For example, we have this angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Angle A is adjacent to angle B, angle C, and angle D. Angle B is adjacent to angle A, angle C, and angle D, and so on and so forth. That is adjacent angle. And then the next terminology we are going to be looking at is complementary angle. Complementary angle. Complementary angles are angles that sum up to 90 degrees. For example, I have something like this. Angle A plus angle B will give us 90 degrees. A plus B equal to 90 degrees. This is what is known as complementary angles. When you sum up the angles, it gives us 90 degrees. And then the next terminology we are going to be looking at is supplementary angle. Supplementary angle. So what are supplementary angles? Supplementary angles are angles that sum up to 180 degrees. 180 degrees, for example, we have something like this and like this. Angle A, angle B, angle C. A plus B plus C equal to 180 degrees. This is what is called supplementary angle, because they sum up to 180 degrees. Well, let me end the terminology here. As we go on, I'll give you more terminology and explain further. So now, how to label angles. How to label angles. Most of the times in labeling of angles, we make use of Greek letters. Greek letters like alpha, beta, gamma. For example, something like this. Theta can use alpha, beta, and gamma. We can use any of these to label our angles, or we can also make use of our small letters like A, B, C, D, and so on and so forth, like the way I've been using here all this while. This is how to label angles. Make use of either the Greek letters or alphabet, English alphabet. And then if you want to label an angle, for example, I have an angle like this. This is A, this is B, and this is C. I want to bring out this diagram now in a written form. For I can now say, first of all, this is my sign of angle. This sign here is sign for angle, and then you now write the first one, and then the letter carrying the vertex must be at the middle, at the center, and then you see. Another way of writing it can be you write this A, B, and then a symbol like a cap on top of the letter carrying alphabet carrying the vertex. The cap will be on it, and then C. So at this point, I hope we learned something new. In the next class, we are going to be looking at theorems of angles and also some calculations. Thank you.